Namaste. Welcome to RSV Group of Schools YouTube channel. Today we are going to study about class 7th mathematics, second chapter, fractions. Students, as you all know that fractions means a part of a something. A part of a chocolate, half a chocolate, 1/4 of a chocolate, 1/10 of a chocolate, 1/3 of a mango, and so on. Now, we are going to study some operations on fractions. But before that, we have to be very clear with certain terms related to fractions. Now, as we know, a fraction is a part of something. So when I write 3/4 or 1/5 or 6/7 and so on. Here we see that the numerator, the term at the top, is smaller than the term at the bottom, that is denominator. So, such fractions are called proper fractions. However, if I have the numerator bigger than the denominator, that is, say 7/5 or 8/3 and so on. This means that the part is more than 1. Such fractions are called improper fractions. Now this improper fractions means this particular is more than 1. That means this can be denoted as a whole and a fraction. For example, 1/2/5 or 2/3. Such fractions with a whole number and a fraction are called mixed fractions. Now the point is how to convert an improper fraction to a mixed fraction. The simple logic is when we divide the numerator by the denominator, we get 1 as the quotient and 2 as the remainder. So we write 1 quotient remainder upon divisor. This is the way we represent the mixed fractions. Now if I want to convert a mixed fraction to an improper fraction, that is also again a simple task. How? Multiply the denominator by the quotient, 3 2s are 8, add the numerator upon the denominator. See, we are back to the same place. Again, I repeat, to convert an improper fraction to mixed fraction, we divide the numerator by the denominator. The quotient is the whole number, the remainder becomes the numerator, and the divisor becomes the denominator. Vice versa, if we are converting mixed fractions to improper fractions, we simply multiply both of these, that is the whole number and the denominator, and then add the numerator upon the denominator. I hope these things are very clear to you people. Alright. Coming to the next thing, like and unlike fractions. Now, like and unlike fractions. What do you mean by like fractions? I write here 1/9, 2/9, 4/9, 8/9. Here we see all the denominators are same. We say they are like fractions. Now, like fractions are very important because the addition and the subtraction is very simple when the fractions are like. For example, if I want to add these two fractions, I simply add the numerators upon the denominator, that is common denominator, and then doing the cancellation, that is dividing the numerator and denominator by 3, I get it in the lowest form. This is how we can easily add the like fractions. Now, the other type of fractions, the unlike fractions. The unlike fractions are such in which the denominators are not the same. Now here, the addition and the subtraction is not simple. Not difficult though, but it's not simple. What do we have to do? If we had the same denominators, addition was very simple. Now since the denominators are not same, the addition cannot take place as it is. So we have to learn something else, that is equivalent fractions. Now what are equivalent fractions? The fractions whose value is the same, but the numerator and denominators are different. For example, if I write 1 by 2 and then multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, I get 2 by 4. If I multiply the numerator and denominator by 3, I get 3 by 6. And then multiplying both by 4, 4 by 8. However, this is also 1 by 2, this is 1 by 2, this is 1 by 2. So by multiplying the numerator and denominator, or by dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number, we can obtain equivalent fractions. So these are all equivalent fractions. So first of all, for unlike fractions to be added or subtracted, we need to convert them into like fractions by taking the equivalent fractions into consideration. How do we do that? Let's see. Suppose I have to add these two fractions, 3 by 5, 4 by 7. Now taking the LCM of 5 and 7, I see here that the LCM of 5 and 7 is 5 7s are 35. So I need to make equivalent fractions of these two fractions with denominator 35. So 3 by 5, to make it denominator 35, I have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 7 to get 21 by 35. And here I have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 5 to get 21 by 35. Now, they are like fractions and the addition is absolutely simple. So I write 3 by 5 plus 4 by 7 can be written as 21 by 35 plus 20 by 35 to get 41 by 35. A very simple procedure. Now, this is an improper fraction. So to convert this improper fraction, I simply divide 41 by 35 to get quotient 1 and remainder 6. So I write the answer as quotient remainder upon divisor. This is how we can add, subtract like terms, like fractions, unlike fractions, etc. Thank you very much.